Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Señoras y señores,
Without a doubt,
bienvenidos
it
al
is the week's
partido de
most
hoy.
eagerly awaited
México
contest.
contra
A sporting
Bayern
event
Múnich.
which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad. Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Zico. That is lovely. Now that's a fine challenge.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Zico. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Messi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. This is promising. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, well played. Mbappe. Oh, and he's through the middle. It's denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Chooses to go back. Zico! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Still goalless at the moment. Upamecano. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. And smartly reclaimed. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. No, that was never going to make it. Well read, nice interception. Matson. Now Foden. Gullit charging forward, the ball at his feet. Driving forward. Foden. And that interception was most necessary. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contest.
Great hits! They're going to be quick to recover this. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Alexander-Arnold. Tomori. Messi is herring after that one. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Can he get it through? They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Corner number 2 then. Amrabat is there, and he can get that clear. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And points! Tomori with the clearance. That's been drilled forward. Defending of the desperate variety. And they've got rid. Bullet has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good-looking ball. And he can clear it away. And the referee brings the first half to a close. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. And we are up to the break.
Mexico ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Cambio en México. Lo reemplazará número 20.
And the second half gets underway.
Mexico have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe! And he gets rid in a hurry. Mexico do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Mbappe. He's tried one!
Was magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Número 11.
Mexico are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
And they're quick to get it back. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bayern Munich clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's managed to get rid, taken back almost at once. Van Dijk getting this one clear. And trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 72.306.
Might come loose. Well, they put it back in a hurry. Big header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, great play! And that should get the job done. He's only too happy to take that back. And the shot's on here. Foden. Oh, super find. Defending was strong and firm. Hit it long, but astray. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And here's Zico. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
There's the hit! It's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Cambio en México. Número 11. Número 21. Número 7.
Time for a change in personnel.
Entran número 9.
Starting to look very
Número
comfortable.
14.
Well, I think
Número
it's just the
15.
reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Chiellini calmly anticipates. Oh, perfectly measured that. Got a shot away! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Collar!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Leading by 2, and the finishing line in sight. That is a great pick out. Could be danger here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Platini, over to the left. Chance here to counter. And he's been shifted off it. Messi. Alexander-Arnold.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Oh, that's an
compensación.
inviting ball. That has been cut short. Looking for the runner. Platini. And the added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Mexico are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.
Your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can
everybody,
see, we are all
welcome
set.
to today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Beckham. Drilled in low. And it's Hullet. Oh, he's onto this. Now it's Zico. Oh, he's bustling through, tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. With speed from back to front. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, Red, nice interception. Beckham. Mbappe! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he was quick to react. De Bruyne. And here's Drogba. So we're still where we started right now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Zico had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Rodri. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Azar. He's found a way through. Nice physical challenge. De Bruyne. Liverpool finding their passes. Hernandez. Cannavaro powering forward here. He's played him through. He's shifting through the gears here. Great challenge, time to perfection. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Hullet. Rodri.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, easy pickings there. Minutes till half-time. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chiellini going full tilt down the left. Drogba, he's herring after that one. Mbappe. Pass is just off target. Can he get it through? Oh, it's come loose. Maradona looking to run onto it. And it's De Bruyne. Plays it in low. Oh, that's a fine interception. That was good alertness. De Bruyne. Now to play for a throw. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Zico in acres of space out wide. Rodri defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And he has been fouled there. And he is growing into that little black book. Hakimi. And playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Azar. That looks a cracking ball. Costa Curta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Deep cross. Good read, needed to be. Mbappe. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He won't be happy with that one. Beckham. And he's intervened well there. Works it forward. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's De Bruyne.
The attendance for this match was 38,599.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Hernandez. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Hernandez will play through for the wide man. Pullet chasing after it. Driving on and making good progress. And he cuts out the supply. Liverpool have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution in progress.
Mexico choosing to make the first change. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Rummenigge, and he's managed to get free. That is good strength. And that has put a halt to things. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Zico. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Hops him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
He's got the shot away! De Bruyne. Maradona. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Beckham.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room.
Oh, shooting chance!
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Maradona. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He has found a way through.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, what about that? And surely that has won the day! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
The goal scorer for Mexico after 87 minutes is number 9, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Substitution on the field, number 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Mbappe.
Mexico take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Maradona.
Well, the last moments now,
Number
Peter, are going to be
16.
very frantic. There's still
Rodri.
time for a twist or
Number
two
2,
yet.
Adams. Coming on the field,
That's
number 10,
Stoichkov.
Messi.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Neymar.
And he's following up. Sticks it away. 20 minutes, and we're all square again.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was incited by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flights of that, it was too late.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great at it.
And that is as far as it goes. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's beat, shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the...
Can he finish? He's got a goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go on better, possibly.
Well, that's well seen too. Hazard nicked it back promptly. Pedri. Well, that looks a decent ball. Always onto this. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That has not gone well. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in. Pedri! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Pedri has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Davids, who does have an assist to his name. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a good run down the left. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. He is through here. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, easy pickings there. Referee has just said play on. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Pedri. And now the breakaway. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. Oh, super ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zico has a look and plays it forward. Could move up a gear here. Las Palmas have it back and can go again. And that's put paid to a promising move. Hazard! Goal! Mexico! And again they hit the front.
Mexico clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Mexico go into the lead. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Expected better, and so did he. Gently done. And here's Mbappe, and he's surging through. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Zico. Now it's Hazard. He's in a great position. It's Zico! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Mexico go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Great defending, strong and determined. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Zico going full tilt down the left. Pull it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Conte. Now Costa Curta. Well seen. And we hit half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Mexico are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. So off we go once more. Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pull it. Cannavaro makes the interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That has been cut short. Costa Curta. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe. There's no flag. Hit! Now who's going to be first to this? And now they can clear their lines. Triol. Costa Curta. Now Davids. Davids. I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Conte. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's been cut out, well played. Good-looking ball. He's looking to set free a runner. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
This is promising. Vieira. Nicely intercepted. Maldini. Vieira puts his foot on the gas. Pull it. Can he finish? Pull it. Pedri. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the shot! He's missed, but not by that far. Maldini. No way through. Looks to the other side. And it's Cannavaro. Chiellini. That's Turan. And it's Maldini. Hazard. Vieira. Turan. Vieira. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Zico looking understandably energised after his goal. Turan. Maldini. That's really well manoeuvred. He's picked his way through. Mbappe. Good spot, he's seen the run. And it's Vieira. That's Turan. Maldini. And it's Cannavaro. The ball has bounced loose now.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pull it. Now it's Mbappe. And that's gone loose. Pedri. It's Hullet. Las Palmas disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's gone away. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. As you can see, we've already started here. Nicked it back promptly. Messi. Heads it! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's picked his way through. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And he's intervened well there. Works it forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Chiellini makes the interception. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well read, nice interception. Quality ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Hazard.
That's good play from him.
And that has put a halt to things. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it's a big chance! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Mexico with the corner, they're first. Fiddles it through. And he's earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Hazard. And that's a good ball. It's Hazard! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lovely shapes to shoot! Goal! Mexico! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Mexico have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that has put paid to that. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Mbappe. Now he's off and running. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe! Mbappe! Just off target. Mexico have their second corner now. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Danger averted for now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, it's come loose. And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. And the keeper's got it again. Moves it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
That's an excellent interception. Cleared without complication. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Bellingham gets good distance on it. No, that was never going to make it. Thuram gets it away. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Nunez is herring after that one. Now it's Hullet. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Makalele gets across to intercept that. And now the breakaway. Has a look and plays it forward.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pass is just off target. Cannavaro. There's the whistle for half-time. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Mexico come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break.
Se está realizando un cambio.
And the action is back underway. Mexico carrying a one-goal lead. And here's Hullet. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. He's found a way through. And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's a key interception. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mexico have got it back and they'll have another go. Can he spark a counter here? Bellingham. Hullet. Chance! It's in! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a goal was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Zico couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 71.649.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's had a shot! Good counter, had a lot of people worried.
It's just a perfect example of why they can't afford to lose the ball.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Cambio en México. Número 11, número 21, número 7. Entran número 9, número 18, número 14, número 15. Cambio.
Mexico perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Great ball, and he's in here. And he was alert to it. And that was very necessary. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's done very well to take that back. And that could set him on his way. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, real chance! Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's gone forward. Adams spots it and intercepts. Now it's Messi. Haaland. Now it's Messi. Up he goes! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Haaland. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Haaland. Oh, well played. That's a love. Can he put it away? And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Cambio en México. Número 2.
Mexico
Entrará
are making a change now.
Número 3.
It's in a good position. There's the shot! Goal! Mexico! And they get themselves in front!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a throw. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta is there to clear.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
And the number on the board is 3. Haaland. And the pass is intercepted. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Desperate defending required here. And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Señoras y señores, en la pantalla se
Mexico
presentan nuestros
leave it
artistas
late,
invitados de hoy.
but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Señoras y señores,
Without a doubt,
bienvenidos
it is
al
the week's
partido de
most
hoy.
eagerly awaited
América
contest. A
contra
sporting
México.
event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Messi. Mbappe. And he was alert to it. There's the hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Meno clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Tries a shot! He's got to be quick to recover this. Decent hit!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chiellini makes the interception. Mbappe. Well, he's intervened well there. Played through for the wide man. He's shifting through the gears here. He could be in here. Mbappe. He's found the way through. Oh, well played, well played. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his...
Oh, that's disappointing. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Hullet. Can he put it away? Goal! Mexico! And it's Mexico who take the lead.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That's a lovely pass. Hullet. He's away. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to...
Hullet! Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Mexico are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shot could be on. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. And the ball's come loose here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Played out to the left flank. You perfectly measured that. Vieira has created one goal already. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Zico. And he's in on goal. Oh, super ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Mexico have themselves a chance from the spot. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. They've got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, He's managed to get himself offside. Nedved. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Nedved looking to penetrate opposition lines. Nice interception, well timed. Deftly away. Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, what a climb! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Mexico are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Excellent interception. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Hazard. He has found a way through. He's in, surely! Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Hazard really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Neymar. And he goes cross-field. It's Nedved. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Taken back almost at once. That looks a decent ball.
Mexico are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. He could be in here. And he's intervened well there. Makaleli. That's a throw. Good spot, he's seen the run. Makaleli. Defending was strong and firm. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
No, that was never going to make it. Messi. He's through here. Well read. The danger is averted. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the hit. It's in. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their level up. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
That's a good run down the left. And it's Lam. That's a sharp pass. Mexico do have a chance to counter here. Zico, and he's managed to get free. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that was vital.
Soccer goal flag, Poland.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Pinches it off him. Now it's Hullet. And he was alert to it. Aim forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Oh, good ball! Corner given. They've played it short. That is expertly dealt with. And now they can spring out of defence. It's net! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Hazard. And he cuts out the supply. The referee brings the first half to a close. Mexico head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Some first half thoughts?
Look, this match promised goals and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. He's had it taken off him. Thuram gets it clear. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Gently done. One time, excellent interception. Yeah. Vieira. Great hit! There it is!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Mexico are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Mexico go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Threads one in. Collar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, great chance! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, that is really good tenacity. Bayern Munich have their second corner now. Shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Substitution in progress.
Make a change for the first time in the game here. certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Pass has gone astray. Cantona. He's made sure that's not getting through. Now this could be a chance. Totti is flagged offside. It's a sweet ball, that. And he's found a way past. Cantona! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Mexico clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Up he goes! And he's got that completely wrong.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Bayern Munich clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's found a way through. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Hullet. Oh, good ball, shots on here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Messi hurtling down that right flank.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Time then for the first substitution
Neymar.
of the game.
Number 7, Hullet. Number 10, Messi. Number 14,
There's much
Van Dijk.
frustration as to the lack
Coming
of a
on the
touch
field,
to finish that
number
off.
8, Figo. Number 23, Didier Drogba. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 21, Nesta. Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Bayern Munich making consecutive changes here.
Coming on to replace
getting
him
the call
is
here in what can be interpreted
20,
as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Oh, just skips past his man. Vieira. Oh, this Vieira! Should have put that one away.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Played into space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Maldini.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Van Bouten. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Platini. And he's had it nicked away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini. Succumbs to the pressure. Collar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so
And
good
that
from
will
him.
be it. Mexico have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Vieira, voted man of the match,
I'd like to
and
draw your attention
deservedly
to the
so.
screen.
What a
Number
turnaround.
indication.